Hey there. If you're someone who's been curious about unlocking more of your brain's potential, whether that's for creativity, focus, or simply feeling more balanced, you've probably come across the Genius Wave. And today, I'm excited to share my personal experience with it because, honestly, it's been surprisingly impactful. Now, when I first heard about the Genius Wave, I was a little skeptical. A 7-minute audio track that promises to improve brain function and help you tap into deeper mental clarity, it sounded a little too simple. But at the same time, I was intrigued because let's face it, we live in a fast-paced world filled with distractions, stress, and constant noise. If something this simple could help, I was willing to give it a shot. So I downloaded it. The process was super easy. I received the audio file right away along with a guide that explained how to use it. Just 7 minutes a day with headphones in a quiet space. No complicated steps or extra gadgets. Just me, the audio, and a little time carved out each morning. What happened next genuinely surprised me. On the very first day, I noticed a subtle but real shift. After listening, I felt more centered. It wasn't some wild transformation, but I definitely had a calm alertness that stayed with me throughout the morning. Over the next few days, this sense of clarity started to build. I was getting through my tasks more smoothly. I felt more focused when I sat down to write or plan my day. Even in moments of stress, I found it easier to return to that centered state. What's so interesting is that the Genius Wave is based on something called Brainwave Entrainment. Basically, the audio uses specific frequencies, binaural beats, and isochronic tones to guide your brain into what's called the theta state. It's a state linked with deep relaxation, creativity, and even accelerated learning. And you don't have to do anything except listen. Your brain naturally responds to the sound patterns. I'm someone who's tried meditation, focus music, and productivity hacks before, and I'll admit, some worked better than others. But what stood out to me with the Genius Wave is how quickly it seemed to work. It didn't feel like another thing I had to master or commit hours to. It just became a part of my routine. A few quiet minutes each day, and it genuinely made a difference in how I felt and performed. Another thing I appreciated was the overall design of the program. It's clean, simple, and not overloaded with fluff. Just the audio, the guide, and a few bonuses that are actually useful. You can tell the creators put thought into making this accessible and user-friendly. Whether you're tech-savvy or not, you can use this with no problem. Now, let me be clear. It's not about becoming a genius overnight. That's not what this is. But it does give you a calm mental boost. A sense of mental space that makes it easier to think clearly, solve problems, and get in the zone. It's like tuning your brain the same way you might tune an instrument. Subtle, but powerful. I've shared this with a few friends too. People who are writers, entrepreneurs, students, and they've had similar experiences. It's become a bit of a secret weapon in our daily routines. I find myself actually looking forward to those 7 minutes. It's a reset, a refresher, and a motivator all in one. If you're on the fence, I get it. There are so many wellness tools and digital products out there. But for me, the Genius Wave has been worth it. It's affordable, risk-free, thanks to their money-back guarantee. And most importantly, it delivers on its promise in a very down-to-earth, practical way. So, if you're someone who values clarity, focus, and just feeling more in tune with your own mind, I really recommend giving the Genius Wave a try. It's simple, effective, and might just become your new favorite part of the day, like it has for me. Thanks so much for watching. If you decide to try it, let me know your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear how it works for you. Until next time, take care and stay sharp.